I did not much feel like announcing the happy news to you.
Happy? Is that what you think this is?
What else could it be? I am to be married.
Lord Dabbling was a reasonable match. A reach, to be sure, but with all his eccentricities, it was a secure match.
In Season 3 of Bridgerton, Penelope Featherington and Colin Bridgerton's relationship is a focal point, but it falls short of expectations. While Penelope, Nicola Coughlan, makes significant strides, stepping into the spotlight and standing up for herself, Colin, Luke Newton, fails to live up to the charm and depth seen in previous seasons. Despite his eventual defense of Penelope and expressions of respect, the season lacks the intimacy and romance fans might have hoped for. The show continues to set up future storylines and explore other characters, but for now, it leaves viewers craving more genuine moments between Penelope and Colin. This Bridgerton season, Penelope and Colin are missing something. The following contains details from the Season 3 season of Bridgerton. I must confess, I expected more from this season. Perhaps I was spoiled by Queen Charlotte or the previous diamonds on Netflix's Bridgerton series. While this season's diamond may have been the lovely, quiet-seeking Francesca Bridgerton, it was truly Penelope Featherington's time to shine. And she did, brightly. Penelope, Nicola Coughlan, stepped out of the shadows, stood up for herself and stood out from the noble throng, and I'm here for it. She also finally caught the eye of her longtime crush and good friend, Colin Bridgerton, Luke Newton, among other eligible bachelors. Penelope may have forgiven Colin for the awful things he said about her, but I have not. I watched with one eyebrow raised, wondering when he would prove himself worthy of such a hidden gem, or even just more interesting than traveler and apparent carouser and alleged writer, and continuing to be more disappointed than the Queen, Golda Rochefoucauld. I wish to be entertained, after all. Penelope's not wrong when she confessed to him that she said awful things about him because she was hurt and has been wondering where the old Colin went. Me, too, sis. The Colin we saw in the first season when he courted Marina Ruby Barker was bold and funny and kind and supportive. In the second season, he even sought her out to be sure she was happy. Where is this same energy for beautiful Pen? But when he defended her to her vicious mama, Polly Walker, and said all the ways he respected her, was attracted to her and loved her, I finally melted a little. That's a solid start, Mr. Bridgerton. Now, dear reader, I must apologize for possibly coming across horny on Maine, but I also wanted more moments of intimacy between Colin and Penelope. The plot is nice, but more so is the spice. Nicola Coughlan on what makes that a Bridgerton carriage scene special, it's sexy. Bridgerton has not been shy with scenes of sexy escapades, in particular those of the season's central couples. And not just the main event, you know, the lustful thrusting and such, but the charged looks, the soft touches, the longing, the pretty words and soulful declarations. We saw more of the day-to-day love and intimacy of his brother Anthony Bridgerton, Jonathan Bailey, and his new wife, Kate Simone Ashley. I might even be a touch hypocritical because during one scene between them, I muttered, "Get off of her," as Anthony nearly smothered her with affection and barely let her talk to other people during a party. Bridgerton Season 3 versus the books, differences in Colin and Penelope's love story. There were a lot of plot points and engagements to attend to this season, and I appreciate the foundational work setting up future seasons, looking forward to more Benedict, played by Luke Thompson, and Francesca, played by Hannah Dodd, and seeing them explore their sexuality. Lady Danbury, Joa Ando, would applaud the strategy of keeping things tantalizing. And yet, amidst the something whistle down, something the ton, could there have been more kisses? More sweet moments of what grew out of their many years of friendship. Did I miss an episode where more of this occurred? I wanted to see Colin worship Penelope, fight even more for her, prove he loved both her mind and her body instead of letting her do most of the work and then simply accepting it. I await next season with bated breath. And you?